Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy who is Hendo, and we back talking sports. I had to switch over to the StreamYard, got a StreamYard request, you know what I'm saying? So I had to, come over here to the StreamYard, y'all know. But yeah, like I was saying, Luka Doncic. That game three was probably one of the worst Luka games I've seen. And he had 27, 6, and 6. The stats don't even tell the whole story. That man is atrocious on defense, bro. He has he has leadership problems that he needs to check. And I've been noticing Luka putting it off on the referees, bro. And I don't like that. I mean, not the first superstar player to be the bad on defense, but it's the effort, bro. It's like he literally playing Olay defense, bro. Yeah, y'all get on in here. We got J. Cool. We got my boy Bookie Allen. J. Cool.
Yo, it's good.
Bookie, what's popping? What's popping, my boys?
What up? What
What
up?
up, though?
What's going on, man? That ass whooping though. I'm just
Nobody
saying.
wanted to believe. Nobody wanted to
Nobody wanted to
believe us.
believe us, Bookie.
I
Nobody.
told everybody. I told everybody Luka was gonna get exposed on the defensive end. Well, ain't nobody did it all playoffs. I'm saying all them other teams didn't have five guys that you can't. That's not an offensive liability.
Exactly, and it's nowhere to hide on defense. It's nowhere to hide. If he was guarding Sam Hauser getting cooked. Sam Hauser was lighting it up. So my whole thing was I understood why some people took them because of the clutch, syndrome or whatever like that. But JB and JT, they've been JB, Derek White, Drew Holiday, they've been the most clutch people in the game. For real, for real. Every time it's been close. And no Porzingis. No Porzingis. And I watched everybody be like, yeah, Mavs got this one. I'm like, bro, JT and JB going for 60. I said it on my community post right before the game. I'm like, yo, they going for 60 because Porzingis out, they give them the time to shine. JT averaging 27 points on the road. Kyrie finally have a great game, and then look what Luka did. Look what Luka do when Kyrie finally have a great game.
I mean, a little bit of that was the refs, a little bit though.
That's all I
Just a little
said.
bit.
That ball
Now,
dominant James Harden type offense. You're not gonna win nothing playing that style of play. Kobe already said it. You
yeah,
playing that style, you will never win the championship.
You right,
that, that
you right,
that that is true. That is
you
true.
right, J. Cool. The referees missed a couple of fouls and stuff.
Tatum,
But
hey, I ain't gonna lie. Tatum was pissing me off in the fourth. Why is you
he
still
was
shoot threes, man?
Yeah,
Stop
yeah,
it,
yeah.
bro.
it was pissing
Stop
me
it,
off,
bro.
Mookie. Oh
Hey,
God,
Stop it, bro.
he was shooting over 50% before he started taking them threes in the fourth quarter. I'm like, then when he got the dunk, I was like, keep doing that. Then this
hey,
nigga
I'm
on the
glad.
sideline, he on the sideline talking about we can't settle for the step back threes. Nigga, that's you.
You doing that, man? You letting the defense off the hook.
Yeah, I'm like,
You
come
know what I'm
on, man,
saying?
what are you doing, bro? And then he
That's
finally
one
got
thing
it
I
through
like.
his head.
That's why I like about Jalen Brown. He don't settle for the. He don't bail the defense out.
He don't, but he was in the first half though.
Yeah.
He was turning the ball over like on some other shit, and he get into this mode where he be trying to split the double team, and his handles give out on him and shit like that, and he turn the ball over. Or
Mm-hmm.
JT, he'll be about to play make. He over play make sometimes and be trying to pass it here and pass it there. I'm like, bro, take the shot, my nigga, take the
Tatum.
shot. Bro.
Tatum got to be a better finisher at the rim. I'd be
He
like,
do,
bro,
bro.
Yeah, yeah. He
But
been
bro,
ass up
Tatum
there.
could have had 40 last night. The other night, he
Yeah,
could have
yeah.
had
He was
40 with all
missing a
he
the
lot
shot.
of
isolation.
easy ones.
But if
When
you
I
look at it, he trying to take difficult ass layups. He not even taking like the easy ones. He's trying to and do all this, and I'm like, you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
he be shooting, he shot 30. He shot 13 threes last game. I'm like, what the hell is
I'm
this?
like, what are you doing, bro? Because he went 1 for 5 from 3 in the fourth quarter. In like the fourth quarter, I think he had shot like 4 threes in the fourth quarter, like 3 threes in the fourth quarter. I'm like, and the only shot he made was that dunk when they was up 4, and he almost turned it over and grabbed it and dunked it. I'm like, bro, keep doing that. And then when he finally get it through his head, all right, I'm gonna drive downhill. They cannot stop him. They can't stop him or JB. See, with JB, my only problem with JB is the turnovers when he be trying to split the double team and stuff.
Right.
But I'm like, yo, come on, man. But they did get it done, though. I knew they was gonna win. They got it done. Luka crying with the officials, though. That's what I'm talking about.
No. So some of that is valid, though. I think. Look, I'm not gonna say that. No, wait. I'm only talking for game 3. For game 3, some of them fouls was some nonsense. Some of them. I'm not gonna say, you know.
Yeah, I'm not even saying that the fouls was egregious. I'm just saying you cannot cry to the referees every time up the floor, though.
Yeah, you know what, and that was the thing that I had to you know, to really get through my head as well. Just with him complaining every time, and plus, see, you know why Luka doesn't get some of those calls. Not only that, but the reason why Luka doesn't get some of those calls too is because he flops a lot. So I'm not gonna sit up here and say, oh, I'm not gonna sit up here and say, oh, every single call should have went, you know, Luka's way.
Yeah,
I think you know, some of them were questionable, but for the most part, I think because he's a little bit of a flop and he be trying to sell contact and his ass be crying, and it's the finals, they're gonna let you play a little bit. I think with all of those mixed in together, that's why some of those calls didn't go the way it went. But I'm not going to hang my hat on the referees in this series because the Mavericks have been. I'm going to tell you what it is. First of all, let me give credit to Boston's defense. That's number one. Before I even say what's wrong with the Mavericks offense, Boston's defense is good. It's solid. I just think the Mavericks are approaching going against the Celtics defense the wrong way. Especially because Luka looks like he's getting tired. So in order to save energy, bro, you got to get in the post. That was my whole thing. And I'm not talking about you getting to the post and you catch the ball by the 3-point line. No, bro, you got to get by the foul line. You got to get in the paint and catch the ball, set up the offense. You know you have a good turnaround. You know you got a little bit of an upper under or whatever. You got some moves in the post that you could do, and you're not utilizing that. Now you're getting tired.
Let me tell you why, though. Let me tell you one of the reasons why when I was watching. He do need to do that. But see, his problem is a lot when he go in the post trying to draw fouls instead of make the shot. And the thing is, Boston do a good job of the defenders of defending him without fouling. Of course, you're going to get some fouls, but they're doing a good job of defending him without fouling. And then on top of that, you notice in the Wolves series, okay, you could put him on Rudy Gobert or you could put him on one of the non-shooters. Ain't no non-shooters on Celtics. So they put him in every action. He got to really play and try to slide his feet laterally, which is taking more energy out of him. He ain't never really probably had to deal with a defense like this. On top of that, and he's so worried about the officials that is throwing his game off. Yeah, he getting his 27, his 28, 30, but a lot of that is in the first quarter or the first quarter and the first half of the second quarter. Because in the second half, like the fourth quarters of these games, he has not been really good like that, and he's running out of gas because they put him in all these actions, and because he got to actually put in more effort than he did in any series in the West because of the 5 men that Boston have. You want Derek White? Okay, I could take you off the action here and there. You want Drew Holiday? I could take you off of the dribble, off of here and there. You don't want Tatum or Brown because you're gonna get cooked. And even Al Horford, you gotta close out on him because he can shoot a 3. You know what I'm saying? So he's really like expanding a lot of his energy, and he's not in shape either. So he just got to get in shape and he got to stop all this crying and shit. Bro.
Yeah, he does, and they gotta start making shots.
And he gotta learn to play off the ball, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, you know what? I'm glad you mentioned that. That is another thing too. He's wasting a lot of energy, not only because Boston is making him play defense, but like you said, by him not playing off the ball, he's bringing up the ball on almost every single possession. You're
Yep.
just asking to get yourself tired out. And I saw him. He's starting to get gassed in like the third quarter. You know, and
Yep.
I'm not using that as an excuse because you got to go out
No,
there and
you're
play.
right. You picked him.
You gotta have, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have a great motor. We're talking about the finals. We're talking about winners, champions. You gotta have that extra level. It ain't no I got tired or my legs or whatever. We had a long player for no. You got to get it done. And
Right.
and like Bookie said, like you bringing the ball up, you're not saving your energy. You're not playing off the ball. You're not letting. You got other guys that could dribble and handle the ball up the court, and you're not doing that. And
Exactly. And
and
people,
and yeah.
go ahead, Jacob.
Oh no, I was gonna say, and another aspect of that is, have you guys heard of the what was that? I think it was the Patrick Ewing effect. I forget who came up with that. The Patrick Ewing, like
I
the
think I did.
superstar effect.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think I did hear that
like it,
from
it
a
pretty much it pretty much states like when your star player is out and not playing, the other players play well. But see, the issue is like you could have a black hole in your team like Luka.
yeah,
A guy could be so good as an individual, but he could be a black hole because he's soaking up so much of the stats and the attention that other guys aren't getting in rhythm. And so
right.
when you look at, and this is why me myself, I use stats, but that's not the primary, and that's not the end all be all. Like, 'cause you look at a guy like LeBron, he averages great stats, and you'll say, well, he's only 4 out of 6. Part of that is because he's somewhat of a black hole on his team, being that he's bringing the ball up, commanding so much of the assist, a high usage rate. Other guys aren't getting in rhythm. Other guys are
Right.
just standing around. It's not like they got back screens, back picks, back cuts. They don't do that.
Oh, little CJ, what's up? What's up, Bully Hendricks? Yeah, I agree. Another thing
It's
I
good.
wanted, I seen a stat and this blew me away. Did y'all know that the last 3 years, I think, or every season that Luka Doncic has been here, with him off of the court, they have a better defensive rating. And every season he's played, they have a better defensive rating when he's off of the court. His blow by rate has been the worst in the last 10 years of anybody. It's been 65%, then 67%, then 68%. Meaning, nigga, you're really a cone. You're not even giving effort. They gave a good comparison to like Steph. Steph ain't never been great on defense. But if you look at 2016 Steph, and then you look at Steph now, do you think Steph in 2016 will be able to do that shit he did to LeBron this year, locking him up and stealing that ball at the end of the game? No, he improved and his effort. And that's all niggas really want from Luka is some effort. I know he's not gonna be good on defense.
And
But
Steph
bro,
got stronger too.
you can't
Steph
just
got
sit here and
stronger
just
too.
play Olay. You can't just sit here and play Olay defense though, bro. Like you can't do that and be known as the best player in the world. Come on, man. And niggas think I'm crazy because I prefer Tatum over Luka. Well, I prefer a two-way player that can still give me 27 and play good defense over a guy that's gonna give me 33 and is a defensive liability. Sorry.
Yeah, I think the reason why they're saying that is because when they look at a guy like Luka, they say, okay, this is a guy that could get a lot of points, and this is a guy that can make an All NBA first team. But sometimes when you look deeper into the game, like Luka and the Dallas system is getting exposed because of the very same things that everybody's explaining up here on this panel, which is the fact that he's holding on to the ball too long and stuff like that. Not being, very pass first oriented at times. Like, and all of these things come back to bite you because this is why his teammates can't get in the rhythm. You know what I'm saying? So taking Tatum over Luka, that's not very. To me, I don't think that's far fetched, especially after the series.
Tatum can play in a system and let other guys shine. You see in game 1, you see in game 1, they didn't have no problem letting Porzingis get off. Remember, that's why one of the reasons Porzingis left Dallas. He said he couldn't play with him.
Yeah.
At some point in time, we're gonna have to start like looking at Luka because we seen this before. J. Cool, Bookie, Harden. We seen this before. We
Mm-hmm.
have seen the only difference is Luka is way better than Harden in the playoffs. That's the only difference, bro. Besides that, it's literally the same style of play.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not conducive to winning, especially when you take it Kyrie out of his rhythm when he cooking and you basically taking the ball out of his hand.
And on top of that, Dallas, and you know what else is another problem? And this
They
is a
took
problem that I have with the NBA period is that like teams when they're not in rhythm shooting jump shots, more specifically 3-pointers, like you gotta attack the basket. I hate seeing that. Like I seen one play in game 3. I think Derek is that his name? Derek Jones Jr.? I think I
Mhm.
seen him, right? He caught the ball and it's like, bro, bro, nobody's around you. You did a pump fake, somebody else came over, or I think you blew by your defender, and then you passed it out to the 3-point line. Bro, take the mid range. Shoot it right there. Like what the
They,
hell? And see, this is my issue. Oh, this is the most skilled ever. Man, these dudes are allergic to the mid range.
they
Allergic.
are. They are. But you
Like,
know,
how do you do that?
that's
that's
why I
got to
took
do But see, that's got to do with the analytics, though, for real, because they see, okay, they hate like those long twos that Kobe used to shoot, or KD still shoot, or Jordan used to shoot. They hate them. They like, well, you might as well just come off from three. Three is more than two, so you might as well just come out for three. You know what I'm saying? They look at that so much to where now the 40% or 50% of team shots are from the three. Like the mid range is really a stink, and that's why a lot of these teams, while Boston, they could go through a 5 minute run of not scoring at all because they won't take a mid range because they passing it all around the perimeter. It's really just getting sickening for real. Go
and
ahead though,
then
Buki.
another thing that the like this era, a lot of these guys lack fundamentals, and they lack a lot. Back then, a lot of those perimeter players can go in the post and play from the post. You
Yep.
had Jordan was a great post player as a guard. Magic Bird. Today's perimeter players don't even go down there in the post like that.
It's a dying breed. It's just
And
what
that's why Luca is pissing me off in this series because bro, nobody don't want to hear about you tired. Get your ass in the post and make a turnaround fade. And don't catch it where you by the 3-point line, bro. Shaq
he
used to
not
make it a thing. I'ma catch it right here in the paint, right by the charge line. That's where
That's
I'm gonna
why.
not
catch the ball at.
He not
That's
in
why.
shape, and especially when Jalen Brown guarding him, Jalen Brown pushing him to the perimeter, he not in shape, so he having trouble. So he like, fuck, I'm just gonna settle for the three. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like he not in shape at all. Like he like fat as hell. He's not in shape. He's just so good and supremely gifted that he can come in and do what he's doing. But
He's
that's not
skinny
leading
fat.
to winning. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He is not leading to winning though, bro. You getting
Yeah.
30, okay, that's cool. We didn't see that for the last couple of years. When is it going to translate to winning a championship though? Like you didn't play with Porzingis. You played with a Jalen Brunson who was getting held back. He couldn't play with you. Y'all stylistically couldn't play together. Now you got Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie shitted the bed the first two games. Third game, he come out, he ball. You take the ball out his hand. You know what I'm saying? You jacking up crazy ass threes. They locking you up.
Mhm.
Come on, man. And then you got 5 fouls and you do the dumbest shit ever. Try to take a charge for what?
That was a charge, bro. Come on.
That was
No,
not no charge.
we're not gonna do, bro. That was bro.
He
You
was
saw his
moving.
hand. No. And his
Yes, he
hand.
was. He was moving. He was not set in
The
a
fifth,
position.
the
He was
fifth,
not
the
in
fifth,
a
the fifth,
position.
the fifth, the fifth foul. That wasn't no foul on Luka, but the last one that was a
Yeah,
foul.
the Jalen Brown one where he hooked him, I don't believe that was a foul. But that
No, that
when Jalen Brown was coming down,
that was a foul. No, that was a foul.
I don't believe that was a foul
Yeah,
because he
it was
hooked.
because
That
he had his
that
arm.
could have
That
went
was a
either
foul.
way.
That was a
But that
frustration
one
foul.
when he was driving, Luka's feet was not set at
Nah.
all.
Yes, it
He
was.
no, it was not. You can go look
And he
at
used
it.
his hand. He used his hand to push off.
No, he was getting blown by. That's why he tried to use
No,
his hand.
no. He was
He did
not.
not establish position
Nah.
at all. He was still moving when Jalen
I
Brown was getting
disagree.
past him.
I
I'm
disagree.
gonna make a video tonight and I'm gonna show
All
you.
right. I want to
I'm gonna
see.
do a long
You know
video
what?
tonight and I'm gonna
You
show
know what?
you.
I didn't see the feet because everything happened so fast. So maybe I missed something. Maybe.
I promise you, he did. His feet were not set. He was still moving laterally because he had got beat because his ass can't play defense. He did it was some calls though for sure that they missed.
He got knocked down at the 3-point line a few of those times.
Yeah, he had a couple of calls, but you can't sit there and cry about every last one. Tatum not doing that,
especially when y'all came back from 20 points. Y'all got the momentum. There should be no crying after that. Y'all came back. Y'all had a 20-point swing.
But even then, though, okay, J. Cole, let's say, okay, even if Jaylen Brown scored right there, they only down 5 with 4 minutes to go. It's not like he had to take that foul though, or he had to stop him.
Yeah,
they still down 5 with like 4 minutes to go.
No, yeah. He looking at himself crying.
I don't like them. I don't like them heliocentric players like that.
Me either.
Well, what'd you say? You don't like the what?
The heliocentric offices and the players like a James Harden or fucking Luka, like that.
I would hate. I would listen. I would hate to play with those guys.
LeBron.
Luka is a ball watcher because he fall asleep on defense and somebody a cut on him and then he look it up. Oh shit! Like
because everybody that played with LeBron got to change their style of play. Video with him.
I swear I would never ever want to play with LeBron. You are not about to have me sitting at the 3-point line waiting for the pass. Nah, you got me.
I'm for real. I'd rather play with Luka than play with LeBron. Like for real. Like
yeah. If I had to pick, I would
even though Luka is heliocentric and stuff like that, he is gonna give you credit. He is gonna try to extent to try to, get better. He just need to stop crying and stuff like that. Work on his defense. But LeBron, oh no, it's gonna be so much to come along with that. You standing there, you went from a 20-point game all-star to 15 points, and you a role player. You don't even matter no more. Like you gotta stand and wait for him. Like, man, I can get my own shot, but I'm turned into a 3-point shooter. Yeah, let me get the ball, Brian. No, I got it. Ugh. Yeah, now you get it. Here you go.
The point guard can't even be the point guard in the offense.
Nope, ain't no point guard. Brian, the point guard. Whatever you are.
And yep.
Go ahead.
And that's another. No, I was gonna say, and that's the same things that apply to Luka apply to LeBron too. This is why he's always getting tired and gassed out by the second half, also because he's trying to play the point guard, bringing the ball up.
Little CJ say you're gonna end up in China with Bron.
Yeah, you're gonna be with the Shanghai Sharks and all that.
Okay, Shanghai Sharks.
Another thing I hate too. Another thing I hate too. If LeBron would have played with Shaq, he would have won them titles too. No, he can't shoot.
Where the hell he gotta go? That makes sense, bro.
LeBron is not even
the where he gonna go with Shaq in the lane?
I nipped that shit in the butt already. I was saying that when you look at every contemporary in that era, it don't matter who it is. Kobe Bryant, not only was he playing at an elite level offensively, he was also doing it defensively. So people need to stop with this. Oh, if you can replace Kobe with any, no, you cannot. Probably the only one you probably can is just Jordan. That's probably the only one you can replace him with, because they're both similar as far as giving you full energy on offense and defense. So for LeBron, I'll be a terrible parent.
Exactly, and they both understood the triangle. They both understood what it was for and how it was going to help them win the championship.
And LeBron is a terrible free throw shooter. What are you talking about?
And he can't. And then at that time, Kobe was 21, 22, 23. LeBron couldn't shoot. So
he couldn't. He had to go right to the paint and Shaq in the paint.
Yeah,
right. And them big ass centers.
Great teams like that with LeBron and Shaq. What he gonna do? Run pick and roll with Shaq?
You can't. Shaq ain't doing that. Like for the whole game, Shaq is not doing that.
And then my thing is this: when he couldn't shoot and everything, he needed the paint open so he could get there and either kick out or he could get there, lay up, or maybe every once in a while shoot a mid range or whatever like that. Shaq need to be in the paint. Shaq is not no perimeter type of guy. So then on top of that, you have to deal with that. Then both of you niggas can't really shoot free throws down the stretch.
Nah, wait. Hold up. Nah. Shaq at least.
He did. He made him when it counted.
He made him when it counted. I forget which game that was. Oh my god, it was against Portland. Right? Was it 2002?
And Shaq used to make it with the one hand. The one hand free used to be cooking them boys. I can't lie.
Yo, there was one game, right? I think it was 2002, I think, where Shaq, they was playing against Portland. And he made like, they was on the hacker Shaq. He made like pretty much most of his free throws and ended up winning that series. But yeah, Shaq definitely when it counts. He's there.
Like, that game was.
Brian get in his own head. He get the no. I don't want it.
Not only that, yo, hold up. People forget that LeBron is like there's limited ball movement when the system is catered to him. The triangle got ball movement,
Right.
So like there's no ball moves, and LeBron's not gonna get his touches. Like what are we talking about? He's not gonna be able to get in rhythm because if we're gonna say that Shaq is the most dominant, then if LeBron gets on that team. The system is going through Shaq. It ain't going through LeBron. So LeBron's gonna be standing around and waiting. And we know he ain't doing that.
So no, he ain't doing that. He gonna go to the coach. What the fuck is this, man? I can't be
he gonna try to blow that shit up immediately.
Oh yeah. Shaq gonna smack that nigga like, bro, what? So you going to the coach behind my back?
When Shaq fouled out and when Kobe came back from that bad ankle, Shaq fouled out. Brian wouldn't have been able to do that. Sorry.
In the game against Indiana, LeBron wouldn't have been able to take over that game when Shaq fouled out.
Not at no damn 2021.
No.
Hell no.
Like Kobe hit a jump shot over Reggie Miller. Like LeBron is not doing that. And you not getting to the paint. Like you got big dudes down there back then.
Exactly. And that's
like,
why
you
I
got
told him
bruisers back then. This was right before the no hand check rule came into effect.
If LeBron struggled with the Spurs in 2017, how you gonna deal with the Spurs in 2001 when they had Dave Robinson and Tim Duncan back there?
Exactly.
And Kobe was dunking all over him.
Yeah.
And my whole thing was like in the 2000s, I was arguing with this LeBron fan, and he was like, yeah, 50% this and blah, blah, blah. I was like, did you know LeBron shot 47% in the 2000s? That's letting you know, bro, that the spacing.
Man, look at his percentages outside of the paint. All right, the man is shooting like 30-something. Like, get out of my. Don't tell me about no damn field goal percentage because he's allergic to the mid range as well.
And it's just so crazy. I'm like, you have to understand that was a different era, and it was more physical, and it was more, you know what I'm saying, contact that was being able to be.
It was more bigs too at the rim.
Yeah, and the bigs were still there. You didn't have a 7'4" damn near guard. You know what I'm saying? Everybody shooting threes and everything like that. You still had some bruisers. You still had some traditional big men.
You notice this too. When LeBron in the finals, you notice when it was Tyson Chandler and Tim Duncan back there, most of the time, you know his field goal percentage was low. You know his final stats didn't start going up until they started playing small teams like Golden State. They ain't had no big back there. Like
OKC,
that's when his
because he was cooked the first two. The first two he was cooked, and then he played OKC when they was babies or whatever like that. Then every time he played the Spurs, they literally forced him to get a jump shot, forced him to work on his jump shot.
Yeah, they were still going under the screen. Yeah.
Like literally couldn't do it. He still all that 41% from the three and everything. Where the fuck was that when he had that wide open three versus Denver? Where was that shit at then?
Remember?
Hold on. Where was that holding people under 40% in the Denver series this year? Remember they had that stupid stat? I remember Two Raw made a video. Oh, LeBron is holding people under 41%. Well, where was that when Jamal Murray shot that shot over Anthony Davis? When you refused to play defense, I saw your hand. You said, "Yo, AD, go over there, go over there."
Then Aaron Gordon had
he jumped on his head.
Then Aaron Gordon had like 29 and like 15 in one of them games because LeBron has.
Yeah, he had like 27, 29, and he boxed out LeBron for a crucial rebound where LeBron just standing there and he just grabbed it from LeBron and kick it back out. And
he ain't got no energy. That's his fault.
I
He
said
It's like,
never
they
did.
like,
that
oh, come on, man. He's 40 years old. Why is he on the court then?
that one he can guard 1 through 5. That's another lie they be lying about too.
Man, I'm so tired of hearing that.
Man, listen, if you couldn't
The
stop
dude
Dwight Howard,
literally,
that 1 through 5 shit is dead.
the dude literally ran from Kevin Durant in the finals, bro. The dude ran from him, bro.
They literally let him
I
shoot a
that's
three
why I
and
hate.
take.
That's why I hate when people say in 2017 it was unfair. That series was an even matchup, bro. It's just
No, it was
LeBron
not
couldn't stop
unfair.
his matchup. LeBron couldn't stop his matchup.
You can look at the you can look at the stats. Even if you ain't even got to watch the series, you can look at the stats and tell he had help. Like you could tell he had help. It was like, come on, man, stop it, bro. Like that nigga KD was on whooping on his ass. He was pulling up on him. How you let a nigga pull up with the same shot 2 years in a row?
The second time he ran, he literally ran. That nigga Steph ain't even set a real screen for real. That nigga
He's
ran.
scared. Like my thing is that
Man,
boy
Durant
is
shot it in
scared.
his face, man. What are we talking about? Durant
Like
said, "Hold
right in
him."
his face. He literally pulled up, hand down, man down, hood,
No. He didn't
motion.
do that. No, he didn't do that. He made his move, had a beer, said, "Here, hold that," and then shot it.
And LeBron literally just standing there, and then he tried to put his hand up, like, yeah, come on, stop it. You
He
know, try
tried
to
to
put his
get,
hand up.
hey, he tried to put J.R. Smith on him. That is so embarrassing. Like, what is
That's
J.R. Smith
embarrassing.
like? Come
Don't
on,
do him
bro.
like that, bro.
He didn't even.
And then he gonna look
LeBron.
at J.R. Smith like, what you doing? Like, come on, we not doing that, bro.
Oh yeah,
We
when he
not
gave
doing
up in overtime, and then he's talking about
yeah,
he had a
right.
broken hand. Yo,
Not
that's what
doing
made me lose a lot of respect for LeBron that 2018 Finals. Because when he came
nah,
out with that wrist cat, nah, I was like, you know what? I can't mess with this dude. Like it was already
bro.
bad enough.
I was like, this again. Oh my
I
god.
didn't mess with him already because I was a Kobe guy. So it's like you can't. To me, you can't really mess with him like that if you're a Kobe guy. But after seeing that, I was like, nah, I really can't mess with this
Hey,
dude.
I
That's
agree with
why.
you
That's
100.
With this excuse. It's like, bro, just come out here and say, listen, you know what? They were the better team. They won. We got to get back. You know, we got to make it back here next year.
You know, I played the last 2 games with a broken hand. You know,
Yeah, man, get out of here.
And
nobody want to hear that shit,
one,
bro.
the thing that pissed me off is when he said, "When I came back from 3-down one, when I came back."
Yeah, that made me the
And
greatest.
you, and it's funny. It's
I
funny, right? Because everybody else's championships. Oh, championships is a team accomplishment, but when it comes to LeBron, it's the individual accomplishment.
That shit be killing me. Like LeBron made it to 10 finals. No. What you mean? Kareem made it to 10 finals. No. The Lakers made it to 10 finals. No.
Right,
You
right.
saying no? Kareem made it to 10 too, and he got a winning record, not a losing record. Oh, you don't want to hear it? Oh, okay.
Listen, like I say, sometimes we can excuse players for not having a good team around them, but it's what you do when you get that good team. I can excuse LeBron for 2007. Going against that Spurs team, they were
Yeah.
at the end. They were at the end of their dynasty, so it makes sense. I'm not going to sit up here. But 2011, you made the same mistakes in 2007 that you did in 2011, and at that point, you should have learned from the Spurs series, and you should have had a better jump shot. You
But
should have
he
came
didn't
back
want
in
to work on it.
2011. No, he
Busy
did
spending
not.
$1 million on his body. He too busy spending
I,
$1 million on his body.
I listen, and you know what's funny? I saw a video, right, that he spends all his money on his body, but he can't even play a full season.
Right.
Like, I don't. And plus, who came up with that nonsense anyway? I never heard that. That just sounds weird to me. Oh, he spent $1 million on his body. Like what? That just sounds weird. I don't
That
even
do
like
sound
that.
weird.
That. I don't even know who the hell came up with that garbage. That should just sound. I never liked that.
No, what he meant to say is he spent $1 million on that new belt.
I wish him and Kobe would have played. I wish they would have played in 2009 and 2010. Kobe.
He didn't want that
smoke. He got
bro.
smoked, especially in 09. He got smoked. That's not even a question. People like to bring up 16-6, but I'll tell you what. In 2009, the Cavaliers lost both games to LA in 2009. So miss me with that 16-6 because if they met up in the finals, he would have got smoked.
I think Kobe locked him up both games too.
Oh man, he got smoked, and there will be no who's better, LeBron or Kobe. There will be no debate officially. That debate will be dead. So miss me with
LeBron,
that 16-6 shit.
I looked up a stat, and I don't quote me, but I think it's pretty accurate that LeBron shoot like 26% versus Kobe.
Yeah, he do. And Kobe shoot like 52% being
Yeah, come on now.
guarded.
What we really talking about, bro? What we really talking about, man? Like
I
I
wonder
watched,
how much of that
watched Kobe.
percentage is in the
I
paint.
watched the old Kobe. The only time I ever seen this until like probably this year in the finals. I watched the old Kobe lock up a Kyrie. Kyrie gave him every move in the book, and he cooked him and blocked his shot. And he had to be about maybe 34, 35 at that time. So you can miss me with that. Like,
Man,
and I
Kobe
watched
was locking up a lot of dudes, man.
and I watched Jason Tatum shit on LeBron and then chest bump him, and he ain't do nothing.
Oh yeah, he bet. Yeah, he bet. You talking about 2018? Yeah.
Yes, a rookie did that.
Hey. Speaking of 2018, right? People like to say that that's LeBron's like greatest playoff run or whatever, right? That playoff run, he's real lucky because I'll tell you what, I was watching that Indiana series, right? Because I wanted them to lose. I
Right, me
remember
too.
Oladipo was on that team, right? And he
Yeah.
torched them for like 30 in
Yeah,
game
he
one.
was cooking them.
He was
He was
cooking.
cooking them.
Do you know what they did in game two? Do you remember
Yep.
what they did in game two?
You said in game two.
In game
No,
two,
I
what
didn't.
did they do?
That was the game I didn't watch. That was the only game I didn't watch.
Guess what they did in game two? Guess what they did? They gave
What's up?
Oladipo 2 fouls in the first minute.
That's that
I
NBA.
said, man, look at that. Was when I was like, man, look at this garbage.
One of them
They gonna-
games
they
they
gonna-
called a block shot on LeBron or Oladipo. That shit was goaltending.
Man,
That was a bang
they
game. So
just like
I'm
the
gonna be honest, I wouldn't be mad if it went either way, but yeah.
just like the OKC series
If
where
Kyrie and Hayward wasn't hurt, they would have beat Cleveland.
exactly and then like the OKC series where Kevin Durant got fouled at the end of that. I think it was either game 1 or game 2.
That was game 2.
Game 2 where he clearly fouled the shit out of him, and they just looked at him like he was crazy. I'm like, yo, this is real time, my nigga. Like this is real time. Y'all didn't see that, bro.
They read that one. Because if they would have lost that series, I think they would have broke the Miami Heat up.
Hell yeah, he was out of there, nigga. Ain't gonna be no GOAT or no kingness or none of that. Like that was your third time. Like it was a wrap. And then if you lost to the Spurs, if Tim Duncan is in that game and he get that rebound, nigga, it's a wrap because you had shot right before Ray Allen. So it would have been a wrap for you, my guy. He was so lucky for so many things. And I'm a Warriors fan, so you can say I'm biased on him.
Kyrie bailed him out too.
But if Draymond don't get suspended and if Andrew Bogut don't get hurt, you don't win 2016.
Yo, that suspension was garbage because that came after the game was over. So that's what makes it tragic. I could see if it happened during the game, like at the end of the game, but that came after the game was over. These dudes already had a couple days.
The game. They waited after the game and then be like, and then you know what? Ain't nobody been suspended in the finals since.
Nobody, or even before.
Even before that, though. I'm like, yo, y'all serious right now? Y'all want this nigga to win so bad, bro. Like, it does not make any sense. And what I couldn't understand is, like you said, if they would have did that during the game, I would have been like, all right, bro, Draymond kind of lost his head. But to wait till after the game and then be like, yeah, he's suspended for one game.
And then not only that, a nigga put his nuts on the back of your head.
Right. What the fuck would you do?
Like, I was always saying, if you're gonna do that, give both of them, eject both of them. Come on, man. Like, what would you do for dude put his nuts on the back of your head, bro, and keep walking?
Like he literally trying to get up, he's trying to hike all over him, got his nuts all on the back of his head, and Draymond like, what the fuck going on, nigga, bitch? Like, come on, man. What the fuck is we going on now? Like, what the fuck would you do? You gonna allow that shit to happen? Like, yeah, go ahead. He cool. That's LeBron though. Man, I don't give a damn who it is.
Hey, I'm gonna say this though about Tatum. Like he's playing phenomenal. Like him and Brown, they've always been a good duo. They were like, people gotta remember, aren't they in like their mid-20s?
They're literally
Like
26 to 27, bro.
yeah, so like it's gonna take them some time, to
They don't.
develop and stuff like that. But they've always been a good team, a threat in the playoffs.
But you know what it
Always,
is.
even when they first came into prominence. What is it?
But you know what it is though. They were a victim of their success, overachieving too fast. 2018, when they went to, nobody expected them to get to the Western Conference. I mean, the Eastern Conference Finals and take the Cavaliers 7 or whatever like that. So once that happened, and then you know what I'm saying, they went again the next year. Now is oh, can they coexist together? You know what I'm saying? And they're not even giving these guys. They're not even looking at it like Jason Tatum 19 and Jaylen Brown 20. Okay, Jason Tatum 20 and he's 21. They're literally not even 30 yet. They're a couple years from being 30. Like they literally just now, you know what I'm saying, if you could say like hitting their prime. Like I think Jaylen Brown hit his prime this year. I think Jason Tatum last year kind of, you know what I'm saying, got a little better. But I think this year he really, really fully developed into his prime. And they forgetting that because they want already like, yeah, you got to win a championship. You got to win a championship. How many duos their age have been to more ECFs or you know what I'm saying, finals than them? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, them wanting to split them up so much. Now this year, you could see the growth between both of them as they chemistry together. They're not thinking about none of that. I told people, I said, bro, they're locked in on a different level, bro. They locked in on a different level because Jason Tatum playmaking to Jaylen Brown has assisted him into being, you know what I'm saying, the most consistent player in this series. You know what I'm saying? And when they hugged each other after the last game and they was just talking to each other, and I heard Jason Tatum say, y'all gonna say we ain't beat nobody anyway, so we gonna have to do it again next year. They're really locked in. And now the media doing all this backpedaling junk. Like, give them time to grow. Like, they didn't even want to give them a time to grow because of how fast they had success. But they had to learn how to, you know what I'm saying, get better in their games. Jaylen Brown had to get better. Jason Tatum had to get better in his game. And now that they finally have, y'all just wanted to, I've never seen this great of a team be this much criticized and doubted, bro. For real.
Yeah, no, they're a phenomenal duo. And I mean, when Brown made that, I said, "Yo, this is a wrap." I had to turn the game back on because I missed some of it because I was like, man, these dudes ain't coming back. I damn near give up, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna just turn it back. Let me see what's going on. Next thing I know, they're down by like 8 points, but. Like Tatum and Brown, they're really playing well. They play off of each other phenomenally. They're a good young duo. Yeah, they're gonna.
And I'm just happy that they won because I wanted Kyrie. I was with you. I wanted Kyrie to win. That's my favorite player out of all of them. But I wanted them to win just for this exact purpose. Just so all of this bullshit between they can't win and all of the criticism that Tatum get and all of the disrespect that Brown get. Like, just shove it back in their motherfucking face and just shut up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe that Kyrie still could win a championship. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't know, man. Like, that's tough to say.
I think they still can. They just need to retool. They need a third scorer. They need PJ Washington not going to get it done. They need like a Mikal Bridges or somebody or shit. You can go get a Paul George or you can go get – no, he ain't going to – no, they ain't going to – they ain't gonna sit over there. But like somebody, you know what I'm saying, like maybe a Mikal Bridges that could play both ends, stuff like that. Because the PJ Washington is not getting it done.
That's like he's a little bit inconsistent. So
yes, that's not going to get it done.
You need a consistent
like
third
12
option.
to 15, but you need like a legitimate third scorer that can give you maybe 18, 20 points. You know what I'm saying?
I like Lively and Gafford. Ooh, those boys are good, man.
They're good. They're definitely good.
Lively and Gafford, they got to keep those two. I don't care who they give. They got to keep those
shot. So because they don't get their own shot and they're not stretched, you know what I'm saying, stretched bigs.
Yeah, but they play on the inside though.
No, yeah, that's why I said they're good, but to use them at their you know what I'm saying, the way that you need to get the best out of them, they don't have to get a third scorer. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else that can take off the ball. Luka has to learn to give up the ball to somebody else.
That goes into coaching.
Yes.
Like Jason Kidd, but see, that might be Kidd's philosophy because he had to do that. But the only difference is that he was in better shape than Luka and he had a better motor than Luka.
He did.
So I think his coaching scheme might be at a flaw by having by having Luka doing all the ball handling duties. So yeah,
Yeah, but
they're
you
gonna
gotta
need
think
another
though.
guard to
He was
do
doing
that.
that. He was doing that when Rick Carlisle was there too, though. Luca has to listen though to people. Luca not report saying he don't listen to nobody.
Well, then he's gonna have the career that he's gonna have, and nobody's
He
gonna like
ain't listening to
real motherfuckers like us. We're not gonna give Luka no pass and no excuse.
the, hell no. I'm not
Like,
giving him
bro,
a pass.
you gotta get it done, man.
Just like I
If
called
your style of play and the way you think is holding the team back, that's you.
and that's my whole thing. Like I still think they can do it. They just need to another maybe one missing piece here. And Luca needs to look in the mirror after this. He need to look in the mirror, get in shape, lose some pounds, get in shape. You know what I'm saying? Get to working on get with somebody who was good on defense and get to working with them and shit like that. And you have to start listening. You have to start coming off of the ball. If he don't start coming off of the ball, you're gonna have a career just like James Harden. You're gonna be really, really
Hmm.
great in the regular season, get a couple MVPs when the postseason comes. But Luka is a dog in the postseason. That's the difference. But Luka is gonna be he get all the way to here, then he go against a team where they have guys that can guard him and everything like that. He tired on defense and everything like that. He putting up 25 in the first half. The third quarter come, he running out of gas. He don't want to give up the ball. He dribbling the air out the ball. You can't keep doing that. And it's been like 5-6 years. He's been doing that same shit. He has to
Yeah.
change something, tweak something in his game stylistically, or he never gonna be able to win. You know what I'm saying? Without you, Kyrie should have been initiating the offense in that fourth quarter.
Hmm.
Like
Yep.
before he even got, you know what I'm saying, fouled out, because he got 4 fouls in the fourth quarter. Before that even happened, Kyrie
That's
should have been
insane though.
he should have been initiating the offense. Insane, right?
That
It's
that that is yeah. 4 fouls on the
cheap
fourth.
fouls.
Yeah.
Cheap
At
fouls.
a
One
certain point you got yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like some of those are frustration fouls on his part
yes, it's crazy.
because
You pick
he's
Pritchard
too worried about
94
the
feet.
refs.
You picking up Pritchard 94 feet for what? You that ain't even you. Then you miss a shot, you don't get the foul call, so you get mad. So you trying to do all this and you push over one of the Celtics players and you get another foul. So that's 2 fouls.
Yeah.
Then the Jaylen Brown one, which it was up in the air, but you got called for that one. You know what I'm saying? You
Hmm.
hooked or whatever, and then you get called for that one. Then the last one, you did not have to take that charge. You charge foul, whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's up and down, whatever you want to. You did not have to do that. It's
Yeah.
still, it's
Yeah.
not like it's 30 seconds left. It's 4 minutes left. You have 5 fouls. You're not the greatest defender. You're the weakest defender. Let Jaylen Brown pass. Somebody on the back line can maybe get him or foul, or maybe get him or foul him so he can go to the line because Jaylen Brown not a great free throw shooter.
I
And then you
think that
go
was
from there.
wasn't that a turnover? So like, and Jalen Brown was running down the court. I think that's what happened. That was a
Yes,
turnover, right? Yeah, something like
I
that. Because
think something like
It was just him and Tatum. I mean, him and Brown.
yeah, it was something like that. So I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, come on, man, you got to be smarter than that, Luka. You so talking to the referees and so mad at the referees. Yes, you getting fouled. You getting fouled. Tatum getting fouled. And he not doing
Yeah.
that much. I done seen Tatum get fouled at least 10, 15 times and they did not call it. But Tatum, he might say something to them
Hmm.
and then he get back on defense. You got to do the same shit. You the least supposed to be the best player on the well, you're the best player on the team. You supposed to lead by example. And this dude is really pissing me off because he acting like a fucking diva. And it's like it's
Hmm.
hurting his team because, bro, you got to give some type of effort, bro, and you got to be smarter. Give the ball up to your teammates. He came down 3 shots in a row, boing, boing, boing. I'm like, what the hell? Like, you literally took Kyrie out of his rhythm. Kyrie could have had 45 probably. The shit is
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
And from that, I wanted Kyrie to win also, just because of how the media just they just been dogging this dude, man.
Yeah, shit.
And my perspective was at least Boston has a really good team, and they've been a really dominant team in the last like 5-6 years. So they're easily gonna find themselves back if they keep
Yep.
this the core of the team. So that's why I said for me, in my opinion, I didn't think that Kyrie had another championship opportunity. He
I
might,
get what
but
you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're
I,
saying, bro.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But then again, like I said, if Boston wins, it's gonna be a good series. Boston has proven why they're up 3-0, why they're a good team, and at least somebody new is gonna get crowned champion,
Yep.
and um at least one player can have the critics shut the hell up. It
You
won't
feel
be
me?
Kyrie, which is unfortunate. No, I'm saying like the media is going to be on whoever loses, right? If Kyrie loses, they're going to talk shit. If
Yeah.
Tatum loses, they're going to talk shit. So at least
Yep.
one of the players got the media to shut the hell up.
But
So
you
they
know
they're
what?
gonna
But you know what I think though? I think people are opening they're turning on Luka versus like shitting on Kyrie. I think that the Luka has done himself a disservice. I think you would have been like 100% right. But I think the 35
Mhm.
point game from Kyrie, and because of what Luka has been doing and how he has been like really hurting them on defense, me personally, I don't think they're gonna shit on him as much. You know what I'm saying? As much as they would have if Luka didn't do the things he was doing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Luka's a really bad defender. I noticed that when I think
He's
Tatum was
terrible.
in the post. Yeah, Tatum was in the post, and Jalen Brown got that dunk. That was supposed to be Luka's man, his assignment.
Mm-hmm.
And he just let him cut right to the basket easy
Yep,
for a
I know
dunk.
exactly what play you talking about too. He fell
Yeah.
right asleep, and
Yep.
Jalen Brown said, "Whoop."
Yep.
I said, "What the
And
fuck?
on the
Come on,
replay, I'm thinking to myself, bro, I know you ain't looking at Lively,
right?" I'm
because he's
like, "I
trying
know,
to guard Horford.
man. I
So
was finna. I almost lost my voice. I'm like, I know you're not finna blame nobody. That's you, my guy." And then the Sam Hauser one, like he literally like Sam, Sam Hauser is a 3-point
yeah,
shooter.
yeah,
So that's about Sam Hauser. Sam Hauser literally cut to the corner and he fall asleep and get an open three and then cut again. He get a three. Then he arguing with the official. Sam Hauser go down. He still ain't back on defense. Sam Hauser get another three. I'm like, come on,
yeah.
bro. Come on,
And
dude.
it's the little things like that that you have to pay attention to. And this
Yeah,
is why Kobe was such a student of the game, because for 48 minutes he's thinking about every little thing, and he's thinking about, how the defense is going to react to this, and you got to close out on jump shooters. These are the type of things that's going to turn you into a legend. So you cannot
exactly.
let an opportunity like this go by when you're making mistakes like that. You just can't. But then again, he's not a great defender, like you said. So these are the mistakes that are going to happen.
But it's past not being a great defender, bro. I'm gonna make a declaration, and I ain't overreacting. This nigga is the worst defender I've seen in a long time, bro.
Damn.
Like a long time, bro. I didn't see some badass defenders. He might be the worst, bro. Worst defender I've seen, bro. Like it's not even just it's effort. Like he don't even like do that a lot of the times. A lot of the times if they blow past him, he don't even try to recover. He just ole. And I'm like, yo, what the? He's awful. He is like past like not a good defender. He not even like you got to take him off the court type shit. That's the type of defender he is. You take him off the court if his man, if he guarding, if his man is getting 10, 15, 20, his man scoring 8,
Yeah.
9 possessions. That's the type of defender he is. And he don't really give a fuck. He can say
And
all he wants
yep,
to.
yep. Yeah, no, no, no. You're absolutely right. And I will say this, right? I give LeBron a lot of shit, but I'll tell you what, at least in LeBron's defense, like to me, he's definitely one of the first of all, he's one of the greatest. I don't know about greatest driver to the basket, but I do know he's one of the
He up
greatest
there.
transition. No, I to me, no. I think he's one of the greatest transition players. Oh, he
True.
said, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
you good, Bookie, you good. He said,
yeah,
he
you
was gonna
good,
pick up
Bookie.
his
You
wife.
smooth. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, you good. So yeah, no, I think that LeBron to me is one of the greatest transition players, offense and defense, without a
True.
doubt. He might be the greatest. I don't know about that driving to the basket because there's been so many good guys, but I think in transition, LeBron is scary. Another
He's
thing
definitely
is that
is.
another thing is that LeBron also what he has in his case. I've always called LeBron an average to below average defender, but what kind of covers in that ground is that he's definitely one of the greatest help defenders also. Like
Yes,
he might stand around sometimes, but there will be times where if you need a block or something, he'll get it. He's one of the greatest, and so
and I
like with
say I
Luca, there's not a category that you could say he's like phenomenal in. On ball, off ball,
nothing.
you know what I'm saying? Like help,
Help defense, hold
ball
defense, perimeter
denial,
defense,
nothing. There's no like
and like I give him a
shoot.
lot. I give him a lot of shit too. But one thing I can't say about Bron is he can for stretches play on ball defense. He's not gonna do it, you know what I'm saying, the whole game. For stretches or possessions here and there, you know what I'm saying, he can, you know what I'm saying, hold his own on defense. Luka
Mm-hmm.
can't even do that without either fouling or trying to. What he do now is he try to poke out the ball. And they think, oh, he
Yeah,
got two
yeah.
steals, so he playing defense. No, he poked out the ball. 2 possessions, and then what about them other 12 possessions where he got cooked and blew by? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? With Luka, he's not even good at anything. I would say LeBron is still pretty good as a help defender. He's not going to really hurt you unless he get into that mode where he ain't making his shots and stuff like that. Then he like, well, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or he want to get caught ball watching, because Bron do that too. Get caught ball watching and oh shit. But Luka just don't care. Transition, half court defense, it don't even matter. You could be the 15th man, you can blow by Luka. It don't even. He a statue out there, and it's sad, bro. It's getting worse and worse every year. That's why I say he can't be the best player in the world. You're all offense. He's literally all offense.
I
I
will
take
say this though. I will say this though. I think that as far as like being an offensive player and not being a true MVP, I think it's rare examples. Like I think one example would be Charles Barkley when he won in '93. Like
Mhm.
he's not like Barkley was never a great defender. Probably never even a good or average defender. Maybe average, maybe.
He
But
was average in his
but
younger days.
but he at least gave you a lot on offense and rebounding. And he was so efficient. I'm telling you, if you put Charles Barkley with like a Ben Wallace or Mutombo, or I'm
Woo!
talking about the prime, that is such a scary duo, man. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
Philly Charles Barkley for sure. He was way more in
Ooh,
shape. He was faster,
I
transition
would
better.
no, I would still take Sons Barkley because like Sons Barkley, like he was like
No, yeah, I know that, but
he
I'm
put it
saying
all
like as far
together.
as athletically though,
Oh
like
yeah, athleticism, yeah, yeah. Sixes Barkley, it's
Charles
not even close.
Barkley, like the Philly Charles Barkley, I think with the Suns he was more developed. He was like really prime.
That
Like
and that,
he
and that yeah, like he had an all
everything
around
together.
game. That's what I'm
Yeah, he
saying.
got everything together. He
It's
could
kind of like
shoot.
Jordan with the late '90s than the early
Yep,
'90s dynasty. Late '90s
yep.
he was more methodical, more assassin like. Early '90s he was going at you athletically.
Yeah, it was just crazy. The end all be all is that Luka need to get better on defense. Stop
Yeah,
crying, doing all this because they still can have a chance. They showed people a whole lot of stuff this year. Like regardless of them losing to Boston or whatever like that, Boston was the best team most of the year. They
yeah, that's
still
true. It's
went through
not
the
really a
West.
surprise.
You know what I'm saying? They literally went through the West, you know what I'm saying, and beat a lot of teams that nobody really thought they probably was gonna beat. So that's why I'm looking at like, okay, a piece here. The West is gonna get better, but I'm thinking like a piece here, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a third scorer like here. They maybe could get right back there. They get the right matchups and everything like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But without that, like without Luka taking that step forward again, yes, it's something you still have to work on. Offensively, you got it all. You got it all. You need to move without the ball a lot better and work on them free throws too. But
yeah.
come on, man, this shit got at some point in time, he gotta look himself in the mirror because 3 more years of this, they're gonna be like, oh, Luka can't win. At some point in time, they're gonna be like, bro,
Nah, at some point they gonna start. They might try to start making excuses. but like they might just be like, oh, Luka ain't got no help.
Yeah, they might start doing. I think they is gonna start going the Bron way. They're gonna start going the Bron way. Now that you say
Yeah.
that, they probably is gonna start going the Bron way. Well, what can Luka do? You know, what can
Right.
he do?
Right. And then
And if that
nobody
happen,
don't want to hear that shit all the time, man.
if that happen, you will see me find another dude that I'm gonna cook for the rest of the damn for the rest of the years when LeBron is gone. Because if they start doing that, then they gonna turn
Nah.
everybody gonna get turned
I'm
on.
nah. You know what I think though? I'm gonna be honest with you, and I know for me personally, it's not gonna happen. But I don't think we're gonna see another player like LeBron as far as like off the court and as far as like with all the drama and all the it's not my fault. I don't think we're gonna see that again. But I'll be damned if there's gonna be another player where we're gonna be like, oh, he don't have no help and he's trying to do everything. I'll be damned if I see that again in my lifetime. Because with LeBron, it was terrible. This whole LeBron thing, 2011 on to all the way right now, has been disgusting as far as off the court with him crying and all this shit. No, I don't care who it is. Listen, Giannis is my favorite player right now. Even if it's Giannis, I don't want to hear, oh, when LeBron is gone and they need somebody to prop up, whether it's Anthony Edwards, Giannis, Ja, oh, they don't have enough help and they're doing all that they can. And look at this. I don't want to hear nothing. No excuses.
And we don't need no excuses. That's the shitty way out. I told people, I said Tatum been dealing with this shit for the last couple of years. He stayed the course, he stayed on track, and now they about to win a championship. You know what I'm saying? We don't need all the excuses. Oh, he don't have enough help here. You know, this is the best team Luka done never had. So he get to the finals, and you know what I'm saying? Kyrie, he deserves some blame too. He didn't show up the first two
Yeah.
games.
No, he
Game
did
three,
not.
you know what I'm saying? Game 3, you at home. This supposed to be you. Y'all supposed to get this one. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully you can get back into the series. You
Y'all
know
was
what you
supposed to
do.
get it too. That told me a lot.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You
Game
know
two
what you
was the one to win.
exactly. Then game 2 happened. I'm like, yo, come on, man. Like you at some point in time, bro, you Luka, you gotta close it out. Kyrie, you gotta close it out. But and Kyrie didn't said it. It's not all on Luka. He's been saying the PC answers and everything like that because Kyrie is gonna take the blame as well. But Luka, you can't be they ain't let us play physical. Oh, the refs here, refs there. Man, they've been doing that. The referees been inconsistent. One minute they want to let you play physical, next minute they don't. But you can't use that as an excuse, bro. You got to fight through it. Like there's no way you can keep doing that, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and prepare for this game and everything.
Yeah.
Be back afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they close it out. But
What
it'll
time
be
you
better.
going live? You going live at what? Like 11 or something?
Yeah, I'll go like directly right after. Probably like
Wait,
5 minutes.
what time you on? I'm on Eastern.
I'm on Eastern too. So it's
Oh, okay.
it's 7:50 where I'm at.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
7:50. It's 7:50. What's good, Joe? What's good?
Okay.
Yo, what's up? What's up? Can you hear me?
Rival,
Yeah,
what up?
yeah, what's good? What's
Yeah,
good?
I just wanted to say real quick, two things, right?
Go ahead.
Number one, I feel like we all fell for it a little bit. We saw the Mavericks go up 3-0 on the Timberwolves, and we're like, oh my God, like, this team is so great. They can put up a fight against the Celtics. And we forgot to, like, look at, like, what was there. Like, the Celtics have been the best team all year. And I think this is probably the best team all year that has received the most disrespect of all time. Like, can you think of another team
No,
like the Celtics that has been
no,
disrespected this much through an entire playoff run? And
no. Which is
even, like,
no, which is the
yeah, go
whole
ahead.
reason I picked the real whole reason why I picked them, and the reason why I was telling people like you're picking them the Mavs based off of Luka and Kyrie and what you think they could do in the clutch, and you're not looking at Luka and Kyrie not going to be able to just sit there on defense, especially Luka. And what is happening is Luka is getting tired because he's spending all of his energy on defense. And then on top of that, he in every action here and there. Then on top of that, he crying to the referees. Then like my boy J Cool was saying, like, bro, you have to learn to play off of the ball and give the ball up to your counterpart when you are not hitting your shots or he has it going. On top of that, like, come on, man, he's not even a effort defender. He don't even give effort. I told my boy J Cool this when we was just talking. He might be the worst defender I've seen. And I'm not even playing. He might be the worst defender I've seen for a superstar. For real.
James Harden at first was pretty bad.
James Harden was bad. But Luka
was pretty bad.
Luka might be worse. Like, I'm being totally honest. He literally might be worse. It's the game plan for the Celtics literally is whoever Luka is guarding, give it to him. And then we're going to, if they switch, then we're going to give it to him. And if they switch, we're going to give it to him too. Like,
is he worse than Melo, though? Melo.
It's crazy. It's just
Melo be a statue out there. I ain't even going to hold you, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Melo.
You ain't lying.
Melo
ain't nobody ever accused him of playing defense. Ain't nobody accused him of playing defense. We know that for a fact. But they got caught. All the media is doing backpedals, Joe. Like you said, they got caught up.
Yeah.
All of that. All of them is doing backpedals. Now they want to turn it into, well, okay, they got a Batman and a Superman, man. I don't know what we were thinking.
No. It's what you were saying the other day. They're calling they're going to start calling the Celtics a super team now. Where when they were playing against the Pacers and the Knicks, they weren't a super team then, but now they're a super team because the team that I picked all of a sudden isn't performing like I thought it was performing.
Wait, hold on. I got a question real quick. Hold the hell up. Wait, did you just say the media called Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown Batman and Superman?
Yes.
But they didn't do that for Kobe.
That's what they did.
What?
That's exactly what they did.
Bro, they've been calling Kobe a Robin for years. Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, J. Cole. I literally was watching Get Up today, and the egg on all of their faces because he was mentioning the top 5 teams of all time. Number 1, he had 01 Lakers. The top 5 runs of all time. You know what I'm saying? They was 15-1 and so on and so forth. You like that? He literally said, "Oh man, we've been trying to break these guys up. They definitely could call us out and blah blah blah." This it's not a 1 and a number 2. They have a Batman and Superman. It's 1 they
wow.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
No, it's not even crazy that they said that. No, that's not a crazy statement. The crazy part about that is that they didn't even do that for Kobe. On ESPN for the last 5 years, they've done nothing but disrespect Kobe Bryant. They don't even give him that honor.
No, they didn't even give D Wade that honor. But they wanted to be. They look so crazy right now. And I remember who said it. It was Greeny saying that shit.
Man, Greeny says so much stupid shit.
It's just so so they're calling Jason Tatum and Brown Batman and Superman, but they're still disrespecting Jason Tatum. Like, this is crazy.
Ridiculous.
Like, that is ridiculous. Like, Jason Tatum, it's gonna be funny if Jason Tatum wins with the Celtics this year and he doesn't win the Finals MVP. He's still gonna get disrespected. That's crazy.
So much fraud. They thought the Celtics were so much fraud that you wouldn't believe what your eyes is telling you that a 64-18 team was going to win the championship.
I don't think it was that though. I think but let's be a little bit realistic, right? Yes, the Celtics had a dominant season, yes. But I think taking the Mavs because of the clutch factor. Now, yes, you did talk about the defense, but the clutch factor was a big thing. Because you got to remember, before the series, Luka closed them out. Luka and Kyrie closed out the Timberwolves when they both dropped like 30. So I don't think it was a bad take to take Dallas because of the clutch factor.
But the only reason I'm saying that is because they played them twice in the regular season. They played them once before they got the pieces, blew their ass out. Luka and Kyrie both showed up and had 30-point games. Then they got Gafford, PJ Washington, and all of them, and they played them again, and they balled out. Luka had a 30-point triple-double. Kyrie balled out, and they lost by 20. It really didn't matter. They did not have enough. It's literally five guys who are all, most of them, basically all of them are either good to great on defense, and all of them can shoot the three. You literally have no weaknesses on defense on there. So Luka has nowhere to hide. So that's what I couldn't see why anybody would be picking the Mavs, because of this shit is literally right there. You know what I'm saying? I understand the clutch factor, why they picked them with that, but it's way more reasons why the Celtics was literally, they have more ways to win games than the Mavericks. If Luka and Kyrie not on, they're not winning. Simple.
Yeah. You can say the
That's
same
why I
about
picked the
Boston.
Celtics.
Yeah, but you can say the same about Boston, because if Boston is not on from the three, they have a high chance of losing because they shoot a lot of threes.
But they only shooting 34% in this series, though.
That's not a good percentage.
Exactly. They only shooting 34% from three in a series.
But they're making up for it because they're playing defense.
Exactly.
So it kind of evens out.
That's why I gave the Mavs 2 games in the series, because I said Celtics in 6, because I'm like, the Celtics are prone to just give you a game or two for no reason.
And that's why
I picked the Celtics in 6.
That's why I agree with you, Joe, last stream, because I was like, yeah, I agree with Joe. They're gonna give you at least one game. They might get 2. Luka might have a crazy night. Kyrie might have a crazy night. But Boston,
I think they're gonna lose tonight. I think the Celtics lose tonight because then they'll win the championship at home. Because you remember in the finals, what was the last time that Boston Arena saw the finals? The last thing they saw was another team celebrating on their home court.
That's true, but no dice. I think they too locked in.
Real quick. Let me say this last thing for you, dip out, right? It's about Greeny. To me, the dumbest shit I ever heard this dude say was like he was talking about Tom Brady, and he was talking about his career and everything. And of course, because the media just has to fucking talk about him, he's talking about Tom Brady, like LeBron, never cheated the game. And I said, what? Never cheated the game? No. Brady never cheated the game.
Yes, he
LeBron
did.
cheated the game.
Yes, he did. He did.
Man, we're not going down that rabbit hole.
They both cheated. Nah. You know it. Come on, Spygate, Deflategate. Come on, man.
Listen, I'm gonna be that was egregious.
That nigga's a cheater, bro. I hate Tom Brady, so this is all biased to me. I don't like Tom Brady at all. But I think he's the GOAT. He's definitely the GOAT. He's definitely the GOAT because he beat me. He beat me in the submission and saying he was the GOAT. After the Atlanta Super Bowl, I was done.
Same. I saw that whole Super Bowl live, and I'm like, this dude really just did that.
Hey, that championship made him the greatest of all time.
Yeah, it did. It literally did. It literally did. I was talking so much shit in my basement to people.
Man, that comeback was crazy.
Fuck Tom Brady. Told you this is done. Nigga,
you want to hear something funny? I fell asleep during that game, right? I was so pissed off. And then next thing you know, I wake up and shit, right? My brother was yelling. He's like, motherfucker. I turned the game on. I said, oh, shit, they coming back? I saw when Matt Ryan got sacked. And Edelman, when he made that catch.
He's a fucking idiot.
Yo, when Edelman made that catch, I said, we got this. I said,
all you have to do is not take a sack. All Matt Ryan do.
That's all he had. Yo, all they had to do was run the ball.
That's it.
Not take the sack. All they had to do was run the ball.
One of the greatest videos I've ever seen was what if the Falcons knelt every single down they had in that Super Bowl after going up 28-3, they would have still won the game.
Yeah,
shit, crazy.
Yeah, because if you hold the ball, play keep away, you don't even have to score. If you up 28-3, you play to the clock.
Yeah.
They were scared of Tom Brady on the other end. I ain't gonna lie. They was.
But like I said, man, that was the dumbest shit I ever heard Greeny say. So
you know what the funny thing is, though? I'm gonna tell y'all something even funnier. When he was going against Stafford and he came back in that game, I was scared as hell then because I wanted Stafford to win so bad. I'm
Oh
like,
my
no.
God.
Then I remember who the fuck Stafford was, and he said, no, not today.
Hold on,
Not
you
today.
talking about that dumbass play where they blitz?
Yep.
Man, I don't even
I
want
said,
to talk about,
why?
bro. That's
Why?
probably listen. People want to talk about the Seahawks. That's probably one of the worst calls I've ever seen,
Yep.
Nah, I've
bro. There
seen
was
worse
not
by
even that.
Cowboys.
Nah, but no. But there's not even that much time left, bro. And you send an all-out blitz for what?
Hey, hold on. Did you just say the Seahawks versus Cowboys?
No, I said that. He said that was one of the worst plays I've ever seen, and I said I've seen worse from the Cowboys in the playoffs.
Bro, you gave me PTSD. I was just thinking about that Tony Romo play. Don't do that.
I'm not even
Give
talking
me
about
Oh,
that
you
one. I'm talking about the 49ers plays in the last couple of years.
the
Man,
49ers?
fuck Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
No, that
Dak
wasn't
Prescott.
Tony Romo though. Yeah, that was Prescott.
That wasn't Tony Romo. It was Dak Prescott. Like literally within the
yeah.
last 3 years, two
No, the one I'm
back-to-back years, you dumb.
no. The
It's
one
a
I'm
cat.
talking about was 07, where he fumbled that fucking snap
Yeah,
versus
that was
Seattle.
crazy. Yeah,
You
that
goofy
was crazy.
ass.
Man, let's
You
He
talk about
almost scored too, which was even wild.
That's
Like
why
he
I'm so mad.
almost scored too.
Don't score. He fell down. I'm like, you fucking bum. And then he our quarterback the next year. I'm like, you know what?
let's talk about how
I ever since Dak Prescott lost to San Francisco, I have retired my Dallas Cowboy fandom. I'm just strictly riding with my boys. I had to go half and half, but I can't do it no more. That nigga is a bum. He sucks.
Listen, let's talk about how Rasheed Wallace misses assignment, man. 2005.
Hey, cut it out, bro. Cut it out.
What happened? What
Cut it out. Because
What
Rasheed
happened?
Wallace, now you're giving me even more PTSD. Cut it out. Cut it out. Because all he had to do was guard over the fucking 3, and we back to back. That's all he had to do.
They don't call him Big Shot Bob for nothing.
That shit made me so
Game
mad.
7 too. That's crazy. That's wild.
That shit made me so fucking mad. I wanted to fucking cry.
And then he gonna turn around years. Hey, and then Rasheed Wallace gonna turn around years later, right, and talk about how Jordan wasn't a great defender.
I did a video on that J. Cool on that, and I was like, yo, yeah, it's a like maybe like a couple months ago.
Oh yeah, no, I seen that. Yeah, I seen that.
Weekend, bro. What are you talking about? What?
Yeah,
what?
that's
fooling. But I'll be back right after the game. You know what I'm saying? Maybe about like 5 minutes after the game. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tap in.
Perfect.
You know what I'm saying? Joe, J. Cool, everybody tap in because we gonna see, you know what I'm saying, a sweep tonight. We seeing a sweep tonight. I'm telling you.
All right, Mavs is 7. Let's get it. I'm out.
I think they're winning in Boston, but we'll see. Mavs are not winning in 7. I guarantee you. You can bet your entire life savings, your firstborn, your secondborn.
Right Mavs is 7, baby. Let's get it.
It's over tonight. Bring the trophy back to where it belongs.
I'm ready to troll. Let's get it. Mavs is 7. Let's get it.
Warriors and 8.
Yeah.